A while ago, somebody asked me on YouTube in one of the comments if I could explain how to set up the Alexa controller plugin that I wrote for Emby. So the first thing that you'll want to do is go to my GitHub, which is Chef Benny J1, and you want to go to Emby Alexa controller, and you want to come over to, let's just see here, where's our packages? Oh yeah, our release versions. Come over to right now I had it at version 1003, and you want to download the Alexa controller zip. From there, you want to sideload that plugin into Emby. I'm not going to go into great detail about how to do that, but you pretty much put in the plugin controller and restart the server. And then you're going to end up with this option in the advanced settings in the Emby nav bar. If you click on Alexa, this is the page you're gonna see. The next part that you need to do is you need to sign up for an Amazon developer account. So if you go to developer.amazon.com, you can sign up. It's free, but they want some kind of credit card information or banking information. I think if you have a account with Amazon already, you could probably just get the developer account, but I'm not too sure about that. In any case, you're going to click on you're going to go to developer.alexa.com and go to the Alexa Skills Kit. And here you're going to have a button that says console. You're going to click on the console. And what happens is it shows, it'll give you the option to create a skill. I have a lot of skills already. This won't probably have anything in it if you've never built a skill before. The next thing you want to do is you want to go over to create skill, and here you're going to enter a skill name, and you're going to put your primary location in. If you're Canada or US, just leave it as US. You're going to make sure that custom is selected, and then over here where it says choose a method to host your skill backend resource, you're going to provision your own, and then scroll to the top and create the skill. Now I'm not going to create this skill because I've already created one for my Alexa controller, and I called mine home theater. You can call yours whatever you want. You're going to leave the skill in development because you're going to be creating your own skill here. Once you have created the skill, you're going to click on it. You're going to see this custom skill interface here, and the next step is go back to your plugin interface, and where it says interaction model dialog, you're going to click on that, and then you're going to be given this modal, and this is the JSON data that you need to place into your skill. So you're going to copy that. It's going to say interaction model copy to clipboard, and then come back to your dev console and go to interaction model JSON editor, and then you're going to paste in here the JSON you just took from the plugin. Okay, and then you're going to save it. Make sure you save it. Don't build the model yet. Next, you're going to come down to the endpoints, and you're going to you need to have a domain name. You need to have a domain set up with HTTPS. Just so you know what the endpoints that we're going to be targeting are, if we go to our dashboard and go down to API and we open the Swagger in Emby, we're going to look at the Alexa request service, and we're going to see that we're looking at post requests going to -Alexa. Okay. If we come back over to the developer console, I'm trying not to make this confusing. It's quite simple. You're going to put in your domain name with the HTTPS, I don't know if you're going to use like Let's Encrypt to get the certificate or whatever you're going to do. I'm not going to go into detail on how to set up a certificate and everything like that in this, but you need to have that. You're going to make sure that you have the endpoint as /Emby/Alexa. You're going to put the same domain root down under North America or wherever you set up your account, and then you're going to save endpoints. Let's look at the interfaces. You're going to come through, you're going to make sure that video app is turned on. You're going to make can fulfill request turned on. Our presentation language, I don't have Fire TV turned on because I don't want it showing on my Fire TV, because I use my Fire TV to display the actual Emby interface, and I don't want it to conflict, because if you start asking Alexa for certain movies, it'll display on the Fire TV if you wanted to, but it would just be easier to display the Emby interface on there. So I have the hub landscape small, medium, and large, and the mobile small, medium, and large, and that should be enough. Make sure that, like, for Echo 5s and 8s, and then for the 15, if you have a 15, I do, they're great. Now down here, if you do have one of those Echo devices that swivels its head around, you can put the smart motion on that, and that's totally fine. Conversations I have clicked on, but I don't really use conversations in the app, so it's not a big deal. And then auto delegation, you want to make sure that's on. Then you're going to come up here and you're going to save the interfaces, and you're going to build the model. Perfect. Let the model build. No problem. Okay, now back over here in our plugin configuration, you can do things like setting up voice authentication account linking. So, for instance, if you click on this will tell you what to say to your Echo device in order to learn your voice and send the person ID over to, because now our plugin and our server is connected to our custom skill. So it's going to learn your voice, it's going to send that personalization information back to your Emby server, and you can do this for different people in your home or whatever. So, and then we're going to attach our person ID from Amazon to an Emby user account here on Emby. This person ID, once you say this phrase to your Echo device, it'll send that person ID back to this endpoint, and then it will fill all this information in. You just click save. So now when the admin asks for movies and TV shows, it will show it from their account. If Elliot, my son, he's 10, if he asks for rated R movies, and the it'll honor the parental controls from Emby, and it won't show him that. In fact, it'll say you're not allowed to watch that. Down here under parental controls, so you want to make sure that's clicked on, and you can have alerts on your Emby dashboard if, say, someone that shouldn't be accessing or attempting to access media that they shouldn't be accessing on the server. You can get activity alerts on your main dashboard for that. You also can connect rooms to Emby devices. So for instance, if you have like a family room and you want the phrase to be like, show the movie Iron Man in the family room, it will say, okay, family room is mapped to the family room Fire Stick TV. It's an Android TV device, and it will display it in Emby on that device. And you can just create different rooms and different devices in there. And if you have double rooms, it will try to show it on all the devices in that room. Yeah, so that's that. And then here you can click on things to try. So this kind of just describes different phrasing and how you can say the different phrasing. So ask home theater to, and then it uses visual mode triggers, so capturing words that indicate a visual response, such as show or display. So to display the movie in the family room, or to show the movies library in the family room and whatnot. The same can be done for TV show libraries, and then collections by name. So to show the movie, Iron Man, or to show the movie Iron Man in the family room. So these are all phrasings that it understands, and it should work. So that's pretty much what you do. It's not the easiest thing to set up. It's but you're pretty much making your own. So first of all, you need to have the prerequisites are you need to have a domain name with a certificate, so it's HTTPS. Then you need to have a developer account on Amazon, which is free, but you may need to input some kind of payment information. And then you get the free plugin from my GitHub, and you follow those steps. If you got any questions, just let me know, put them in the comments, and I'll try to answer